Hey guys, welcome to the Super Bowl Post Show where we talk all things Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. And today I want to talk to you guys about Black Panther again. I have a lot of Black Panther stuff that I want to talk to you guys about. And I apologize on not being active for the past 2 days. I'll be real with you, man. I was sick, so I had a sinus infection. My voice was darn near lost. I was coughing all the time. I was so sick. So I took a little 2 day break to heal up. But I'm back. I'm back and I'm better and I'm better. I'm feeling good. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about T'Challa, Prince T'Challa. So obviously, there are a lot of theories going on with Prince T'Challa and what his future is going to be. So I want to get into that with you guys and discuss some of my theories on what the future for Prince T'Challa is going to be. So with Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa gone now, we have now Prince T'Challa, right? And with a new Black Panther on the way, there has to be a set plan for how they're going to go about this. So here is what I think the possible plan is. Okay, so the plan could be that T'Challa is going to become the Black Panther and the King of Wakanda eventually. And I think that his role will most likely come into fruition during or after Secret Wars. Now, the reason why I think is going to come, why it could possibly come during Secret Wars, is because I do think this is a big enough event to where we could pull, because obviously, since we're going through Secret Wars, right, they're going to be pulling characters from everywhere. And there's either two routes they could go in terms of pulling characters. They can either pull T'Chaka, or they can't pull T'Challa, because at that point it's too late, or they could pull a future older version of Prince T'Challa. I think those are the two ways that they can go, unless if Secret Wars is that far, like unless Secret Wars like 10 years from right now's time, which I don't think is going to happen. T'Challa would be like kind of old at that point. He's probably like 16. But I think that, there could be a chance that we could get a future version of Prince T'Challa from the multiverse. I mean, not from the multiverse, but we could get a variant version or something like that. Or we could get some weird version of Prince T'Challa in this film. And I think that is a possibility. So I think that also because of the fact that now we have Prince T'Challa, and because they could kind of delay his kind of his role in the MCU, I think that they're going to do his role proper this time. Not saying that they did T'Challa's role wrong in the past, but now they can have him kind of line up with the X-Men a little bit more, because I could see T'Challa and Storm meeting in starting their loving. You know what I'm saying? And I think that this can open that door of that when Prince T'Challa becomes king and he's of that age and he doesn't have a queen, this can enter that door for someone like Storm to appear maybe in Black Panther 3, or maybe for them to end up meeting in a Avengers film, or to end up meeting in a X-Men film. I think this opens that door for them to do it. Whereas if we were to go through that with T'Challa, if we were to go through that with like Boseman's version of T'Challa, it would have been mad weird. Because why? Because Nakia was his girl. She was the one for him, and one of my theories that I had before was that they were going to basically make Nakia Storm just to make it match. But since they're not doing that, I think they're going to introduce them to each other. And with that being said, let me just tell you guys another fact that I know is that they are not going to treat Prince T'Challa like he is Azari. He is not Azari. Azari isn't born yet. Okay? Azari is a mutant. Azari is born with powers. Okay? Prince T'Challa is King T'Challa's replacement, and we need to see him as much. We need to see him as the recast. He's the recast. And obviously they didn't do it by like replacing the role, like literally, but they did it in a way where his legacy lives on, and that's how we have to see him. And with the X-Men not in the MCU yet, you can take the time to age up Prince T'Challa and make it kind of flow together really dope. So then when they fall in love, it's not super weird, like, oh yo, he was like mad young like last movie. You know what I mean? You can make it flow well together. And honestly, I think that is a great idea to do. Because at first, one of my main issues was that I was like, yo, like, is it gonna be weird? Excuse me, with Prince T'Challa maybe fall in love with Storm, or with them treating Prince T'Challa as T'Challa. But now that I kind of see it from that angle, I think it can work. And it opens up the door for an Azari etc. And honestly, I know a lot of people think that Prince T'Challa is going to be with the Young Avengers. No, he's not. Shuri's going to be in that on that team for a while. I see Shuri being Black Panther for a minute, and when she's ready to, and when that mantle's passed down to Prince T'Challa, um, you know, we'll see how that kind of flows. Because maybe Prince T'Challa becomes the Black Panther around 16 or 17, and Shuri ends up just being the sole ruler of the Wakanda, and Shuri might become a Queen Ramonda type of character to Prince T'Challa. She might be the mother that he never had, in the terms of royalty, because Nakia's not royalty. So yeah, so this opens up a lot of doors and has a lot of questions, but that is kind of the direction that I believe that they're going to go in regards to Black Panther 3 and how they're going to craft this whole Prince T'Challa thing. The real answer is, who's going to be the guy to take the role? Who's going to be the guy to take the role? I have no idea who they're going to pick, but I hope that it's a W role, and I trust that Marvel's going to make the right decision. So, tell me what you guys think. Do you agree with my theory on T'Challa's future, um, Prince T'Challa's future in the MCU? If you agree and if you don't, it don't matter. Just leave a comment. Let me know. Please like and subscribe. Peace out.